Here are the 5 most brutal moments in all of Dragon Ball. Let's begin. At number 5, we have Beerus destroy Zamasu. After Whis intervenes in Zamasu plans to assassinate his mentor Goku, Goku and his friends decide to confront Zamasu and make Goku aware just how evil his pupil truly was. Eventually, Zamasu decides to continue with his Zero Mortar plan anyway and attempts to strike Goku. However, in their surprise rescue, Beerus catches his hand and traps it in hold. Menacingly, Beerus glares into the eyes of Zamasu before uttering the famous words, Hakai, as a pulse rings out from Zamasu's body. Zamasu screams in terror as his entire body begins to evaporate from the head down, inevitably ceasing to exist. At number 4, we have Moro vs Goku. After consuming 7-3, Moro is stronger than ever, which put the Galactic Patrol at a serious disadvantage. Vegeta is beaten until finished off with a copy Big Bang attack. Piccolo is struck down by his own technique, and Gohan loses several teeth trying to attack Moro in a fit of rage. However, the most brutal part of this battle has to be the intended instant transmission Kamehameha attack. As Gohan snarls Moro with Gotenks Galactic Donut, Goku performs a instant transmission Kamehameha but only manages to destroy Moro's arm. In response, Moro regenerates his arm and plunges it directly through Goku's chest, fatally wounding him and putting Goku's life at serious risk. Coming at number 3 is the death of Radix and Goku. After fighting a seemingly unwinnable fight against the sane Radix, Piccolo decides to utilize a powerful technique that he believes is strong enough to defeat Radix. Although it would require a long amount of time to charge and thus called Goku to accompany Radix while Piccolo charged his final trump card. Later on, Goku manages to catch Radix off guard with a full Nelson lock. This traps both him and Goku in a single spot, unable to move nor escape from the hold. As Radix made one final scream to his brother, Piccolo launched a special beam cannon. Radix watched in horror as the technique burst through his chest and out from Goku's back, fatally wounding both of them. The aftermath was bloody as the two had gaping holes through the chest, slowly falling to the ground as Radix cursed both of them at one last time, before they fell to the ground and silence filled the air. At number 2, we have second form Frieza stabbing Krillin with his horns. After unveiling his second form and the power level of 1 million, Frieza's power horrifies the other fighters and leaves them frozen with fear. Toying with his victims, Frieza decides on which person he targets next with his horrifying strength. Suddenly, Krillin screams in pain as it was revealed that Frieza stabbed Krillin directly in the stomach with one of his horns. As we watch the mortified Vegeta and Gohan stare in horror, we also get to see just how cruel of a person Frieza can be against fighters far weaker than him. Gohan tries to intervene but is slapped away by Frieza's tail, prompting Frieza to start flailing Krillin around on his horn for amusement. Each bounce spread blood everywhere, causing Krillin to groan in serious pain with each movement of Frieza's horn. Some blood even landed on Gohan and Vegeta's face. Eventually, the blood loss is so much for him that Krillin falls in shock. This prompts Frieza to dump Krillin into the water, seemingly finish murdering him before the carnage would continue. And finally, the number 1 most brutal moment is Dell vs Popovich. Undoubtedly one of the most horrifying moments to watch in the series. Nothing could have prepared us just how shockingly brutal this battle would end up. At first, Dell is overwhelming Popovich and keeping him on the defensive. Anything he tried to do, she more than had him covered and on the floor multiple times. Inevitably though, Dell's stamina gets the better of her as putting him on the ground repeatedly began to tire her out. In a shocking turn of events, Dell breaks Popovich's neck and seemingly murders her opponent. However, Popovich has zero issues readjusting his neck, and what follows is a cruel and unwarranted pummeling that everyone is forced to endure. Even when Dell is about to be eliminated via ring out, he catches her and throws her back in a ring for even more punishment. Despite spitting blood and dealing with everything thrown at her, Dell is still standing up and still tries to fight as Popovich. This leads into Popovich doing the iconic head-crushing scene causing the Dell to shriek in pure agony, and even being brought to tears due to the sheer amount of pain she was being inflicted. It's not until Gohan charges out to save her and Yamu talks sense into Popovich that the torture ends and Videl is left with an extreme amount of injuries. Let us know in the comments, what did you think was the most brutal moment in Dragon Ball? Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more Dragon Ball content. Thanks for watching.